Alright, so I just got a shit ton of pings on Discord to react to a ban list, because apparently this one is pretty fucking big. Apparently it's just an absolutely gigantic ban list, so I'm hoping for some spicy stuff on here. So for those that don't know what the current meta's like in Master Duel, here's the last Duel this cup. Got Vanquish Soul doing the best, Branded, Pearly, Dragon Link, Mathmech, and then just sort of just a bunch of other sort of stuff. It's generally a fairly healthy meta, so I don't know what they're gonna hit on this ban list. Personally, I'd like to see Branded see a bunch of hits just because I'm sick of the deck list being a top tier deck. I know it just recently got new support, but it's been a top tier archetype since like, what, when Branded Fusion was released into the game. It's been in the top tiers, so it's really annoying that it's still just sort of hanging around. I'd like to see it go. But other than that, meta's extremely healthy. Maybe a few of the floodgates could go because Runic was doing alright from just pure Runic stun, I guess. Maybe some of the Bystials. I know on the usage rates, it had Bystial with like 40% of decks currently, wherever it was. Yeah, Magnet's in 40% of the top decks currently, which is pretty insane. So maybe some Bystial hits as well, but this one's already at 1, so I don't really know what you do for that, do for that one. But anyway, let's just jump into it. What have we got here? Alright, first off, we have got a Dragon Ruler. Alright, well, they've already released a few of the Dragon Ruler cards into Master Duel already, and they did absolutely jack shit. I don't think anyone's even playing them, so maybe these... never played the Dragon Rulers when they were a meta top tier deck list, so I have no idea if this is actually going to be impactful at all. I doubt it, but who knows. Alright, more Dragon Rulers. Again, I don't really know much about this, so we're going to sort of speedrun these. Yeah, more Dragon Rulers, don't really care. Kind of cool to see some older cards coming off the ban list, but I don't think, just based on the current Dragon Rulers that got released doing absolutely nothing, I don't think these are going to do a whole lot either. Terratop, okay, nice. So it's been ages since, has Speedroid ever been a meta-relevant deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! At all? I know Master Duel was never relevant, so sure, I don't think this affects literally anyone outside of the few Speedroid players that exist. It's got a few players, I guess. Other than that, Wind Up. Yeah, just a pure Speedroid buff, I guess. Speedroid's a pretty decent deck list, so I don't really think, it's nothing top tier, so it's fine, sure. Nice little, buff there. Scorpio, okay, sure. So, yeah, this is a branded variant, is the way I played it, and I think that's the only way it's really played. I don't think anyone plays pure, so it's mostly affecting branded Predaplant, but that hasn't really been the main way to play branded in ages. It's never really been the main way to play it. Alright, I mean, at least this one doesn't do the annoying floodgate lock that comes with the, I forgot what it's called, the stupid gimmick puppet lock or whatever it is. At least this deck list doesn't do it. Sure, I guess. Yeah, literally the last time it was played, June 19, Diamond 5. Oh god. Yeah, so sure, I guess this wasn't really affecting anyone, so nice. Bit of an unlimit there. Maybe this ban is mostly going to be unlimits, because like I said, I don't think there's many, I think the meta's fairly healthy, so I'm not really sure what they would be banning on here in particular, so maybe it's all just unlimit cards. Sword Soul, I mean, sure. Bit of a weird one, because I don't think Sword Soul was necessarily in a bad spot. It just wasn't in a spot where it really was doing anything meta-relevant. But I think it really had its time in the limelight. I don't think it really needs to be a top-tier contender anytime soon. I say that, but look at how many people are still playing this deck. First place in some Duel Links meta tournament. Oh my god. Or Master Duel meta tournament, sorry. Meta Weekly. Sure. Wait, why are there bans on here? Oh shit, Solid Sword Soul got banned? Okay, no more spoilers, no more spoilers. Alright, sure. I'm not sure why they needed to buff Sword Soul, but anyway. Oh, that's it of the, okay, so that's it of the unlimiting stuff. What do we got now? Semi-limited. Sure, yeah, this is fine. I don't know, wait, this doesn't really affect anything though, right? The only two Pearly cards that really matter are the Delicious and the one that gives you the draw. I don't want to open the Pearly deck list because I know if I open Pearly cards, there might be some other hits to that archetype. This one's a really random one, though. I can see in both TCG and OCG it hasn't been touched. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't think this really changes much with Pearly. If they wanted to hit Pearly, they'd have to hit something else, so I assume there'd be another Pearly hit on here. Otherwise, this makes not a whole lot of sense. I don't think it changes much. Oh, that's the only semi-limit, okay. Mate, this page is so much longer. There's got to be something on here. Maybe it's just all the comment section. Cards to be limited. Oh, dear. Fenrir. Oh, dear. Fenrir can't search Fenrir anymore. There isn't a second Fenrir to play. It's 3 in TCG, bans, and OCG, so at least we got 1 copy. My god. Dude, this is so sad for cash players, because cash players, like I said, if we looked at the last KC Cup, there weren't actually any cash tier or pure decks that were topping. No one was playing it. And their main, like, starter cards just been flat out, on the main starter, but one of their main sort of cards has been flat out just limited to 1. Just because it was played in every other archetype. It's definitely deserved. This thing was played in fucking everything, so it's definitely deserved. What was the usage rate of this card, actually? I could see it on here, right? I guess it was only about 40% of decks, still a lot of decks. Yeah, I mean, sure, I don't mind it, but at the same time, it does feel pretty bad for cash players. But cash has had a decent time being at least a ladder dominant deck list, if not a tournament topping one. Alright, what we got next? Oh, baby, yes. Yes! Alright, KONAMI saw the last Duelist Cup. They saw a couple of these lads chilling there. They decided, nope, get this stun shit out of here. Holy, I really hope there's more stun hits on here. That'll be fantastic. Probably the worst part about Master Duel currently is stun deck. It is the cringiest shit. I can't imagine a new player opening the game and the first thing they come across is just, oh, why can't I activate any of the cards in my hand? Why can't I... Like, imagine a new player trying to digest this fucking card text. It's actually just criminal. Like, why can't I use any of my cards? Yeah, I don't know. I hate stun. I think it's absolutely horrendous for new players. It's horrendous for old players. It's just garbage shit. Alright. Even in KC or Duelist Cups, the only reason it does well in Duelist Cups is because it's one of those decks that just aims to have such a high win rate going first. It doesn't really care about the whole coin toss thing. It's just like, if I win enough going first, I'll climb the ladder. Just because, based off like a 55% win rate or something, it's not a high win rate deck list. It just has to go with a roughly 55%, and that's enough to just climb. It's garbage. Anyway. Oh yes, keep going, keep them coming. So this is putting it in line with, like, all the other mainline floodgates. I wish this thing just had a flat-out ban on it, but, hey, at least putting it to 1 is something. That means there's one of this, one of, whatever it is. I forgot the name of the other two. The other two main ones are both at 1, I'm pretty sure, so nice to put them all in line together. Good stuff. We're so low on this page. So much more to go. Alright, nice. We like that. Oh, okay. I didn't actually expect them to hit the runic cards. I thought if they were going to hit the runic stud, it'd just be the floodgates. Josh on actual suicide watch right now. Poor Joshua Schmidt. All his cards getting limited. First of all, they took away his fountain and put it to 1. Now they're putting destruction to 1. That's actually kind of fucked. I mean, a lot of people will be happy about this, but me personally, I don't think Runic is that cringe of a deck when it's played as, like, Runic, not Runic stun. I think the stun part of Runic is what makes it really cringe. I think Runic by itself is just sort of... Like, Runic Sprite is just sort of a sprite deck with an extra, like, a cool little engine attached to it. You know, it's not like... I don't think it was, like, any particular imbalances there or anything. It just kind of felt... At least the duels went for more than, like, 1 turn, you know? And, like, at least the game was delayed. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Sure, this is, like, putting it in line with, like, all the other draw cards we've got currently, right? Are they, like, all at 1 now? Sure, I don't think this really matters too much. It's nice, but I don't think, yeah, sure. It's pretty funny just looking about how many draw cards have been limited in Master Duel now. But yeah, sure. No, this really won't affect a whole. I don't know what deck lists are really even using this. Like, Sword Soul, mostly? Yeah, Sword Soul, the main one. Cash sometimes used it. Zodiac used it a bunch. Vanquish, I wasn't using it. Yeah, it's not even like a... It's used in a lot of things, but in terms of like top tier stuff, nothing really... No, it wasn't even impacting anything. Which then makes it kind of weird that it's being limited, considering no top tier decks were using it. But anyway, outside the 12% Vanquish Soul players. Alright, moving on. Oh my god, another stun hit? Dude, how popular was Kaiser Coliseum? I don't think Kaiser Coliseum wasn't even that popular as one of the stun options, right? I guess actually, oh okay, a buttload of Runic was playing it. Never mind, it's a shit ton of Runic was playing it, I see. Alright, sure, it's banned in TCG? Sure, alright, so that's a lot of bans for stun. They really don't like Runic stun. I don't blame them too. I think probably the most complained about thing on their any of their surveys is probably Runic stun, so... Sure, I do like to see floodgates getting hit, so... We like that. Oh. That's a very strange one. Okay, Fenrir? makes complete sense because it's played in like everything. Birth is played in Kashtira. The deck that did absolutely nothing in the last Duelist Cup. There was no Kashtira played. I think there was like one list in there, and it was somebody's like second or third deck list they played during the event. Huh. They really went ahead and hit another Kashtira card? Why Birth? Like, Birth's such a weird one, though. Was Birth even, like... It's such a weird... It's only played in Cash. Like, huh? Now, that is a... I do not agree with this at all. This one, if they have reasoning, if they had reasoning behind this, I assume it's because it's a popular card on the ladder, maybe? I don't know if we can look this up on here anyway. I think, actually, there was a... Wait, where I'm scared to open any of the, card stuff in case I see the limits. Now I think about the limits are probably on this page, so I probably shouldn't look at it. But that is a... Yeah, I don't really agree with this one. I think Kashtira was popular on ladder, but I think it's only going to be popular on ladder until like the next big thing comes out, the next popular thing comes out. It definitely wasn't because it was a super strong deck list. I think the Fenrir hit was already going to be enough for cash. If it just didn't need any hits anyway. Duality, okay. They're really just taking every draw card and putting it to one. That's so, like, I mean, sure, I guess. Duality? I mean, Duality is mostly used in stun, right? I think it's a stun thing, right? Yeah, it's a stun deck thing, so that does make sense. Poor Dynamorphia players, they're getting shafted a little bit. I think this means you probably have to play that Ladybug card in Dynamorphia. I think you discard during end phase to excavate based on... your opponent's spelling trap card zones. I think you probably have to play that now. Because this is a pretty popular card in that deck. 79% were playing it at 2. Yeah, that's a pretty big consistency hit. But it's mostly a hit stun, so sure. And puts it in line with the other draw cards in the game. Alright, let's keep going. Now that one makes more sense. Delicious Memory to 1. I don't know about this one up here. This one makes a hell of a lot more sense. This one will actually be really quite impactful. So I can't remember, I'm really scared to look up the cards in case I get spoiled. But I don't know if the other card's still at 3, the main spell card. You guys know what I'm talking about. If that card's still at 3, then it won't hurt the deck too much. But I have a feeling they already limited that at some point. I don't quite remember. But yeah, this makes perfect sense. This is the other starter card, so... Sure, put it at 1. If you're really scared of Pearly that much, then this is a good way to hit it. Synchro Zone? What the hell is this? This is another stun card? Oh, it is another stun card. The stun card I'm not very familiar with and haven't really seen. Neither player can declare attacks over synchro monsters. Oh, so does it just use that first line of text? It's literally just mostly used that first line of text, isn't it? If a non-synchro monster sent to the graveyard, you can target one of those monsters better summon. If you do, it's treated as a tuner. Okay, sure. It's mostly just used for that first effect, I'm pretty sure. Alright, sure. Great. Floodgate's gone. Cool. Bit of a weird one to hit, though. Both 3 in TCG and OCG. They're really cracking down on the floodgates. Okay. Oh, Forbiddens. What we got? Ooh. Tier players are on absolute suicide watch right now. All the decks this hits, man. Holy... Dragon Link's a huge one, too. Oh my god. That is... Oh, that is disgusting, that hit. It's very warranted. You'll see TCG and OCG have already gone ahead and banned this card. And now it's gone, like, everywhere. All those Chaos decks, the big 50-card packages, are all just absolutely suicide watch right now. What a crazy hit. What the hell? I mean, yeah, it's not exactly unexpected, though. I think at this point, we got a good run with this card, okay? Got a good run at Master Duel. Surprised it even, like, came to Master Duel not banned, so... Alright. Oh, what the... Oh, that kills 2 cards in 1! That's... You don't play Wyvern anymore, so you don't play his buddy. The, other dragon. What the... I expected bestial hits, not the other part of Dragon Link. Wow, okay. That's a pretty big deal, this card, actually. That literally minuses, like, 6 cards from Dragon Link currently. I don't want to click on it in case I see the, Oh my god. They were playing it at, I guess they're only playing it at 2. How many were they playing at the other one? That's pretty crazy though. Actually just flat out banning it. What the hell? Dragon Link has actually got 2 massive cards lost from it now. I wonder how good Dragon Link's going to be after this. I assume not that great. Oh my god. Dude. Stun is like... Bro, okay. This is the most base list they've ever done in this game. What is this shit? They're actually just banning every single Floodgate card imaginable. Will there be any Floodgate enabling cards left in the game after this? They've gone ham. It's all gone. Card of Demise, man. Stun and Runic. That's... Oh my god. Look at all the cancer decks that were using this. It's actually like... Holy shit. Okay. This is definitely a ban list. Alright, keep going. Okay, this must be a preemptive hit for... This is just telling us the Super Heavy's coming, right? The Super Heavy deck, which is already a... Which is very top tier in TCG and OCG for a little bit, I'm pretty sure. So this is just preemptive to make sure that deck doesn't run too rampant. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this deck list IRL was quite cringe because it's mostly just a Synchro Floody sort of a deck. I don't know if this will kill the deck on release or not. I have no idea. I never saw the deck list IRL, never actually paid much attention to it. So I have no idea. Someone in the comments has to tell me how impactful this is. If it's if this is such a preemptive hit that it kills the deck on release, maybe? I have no idea. Oh, that's it. So the rest of the page was just comments. Holy. Alright. Alright, Soul's getting Soul's getting unlimited. We've got the Fenry hit makes sense. The stun deck, holy fuck, man. Stun deck getting shafted. Dragon Link getting shafted. Bestial's not touched, and for some reason the Kashtira Birth was hit. What a weird ban list. Overall, fairly decent list though. I like it. I way prefer it when Master Duel does this, where they do just lists that actually matter, where they just nuke everything. That's way more fun. This does mean though that so now I can look it up. Is the yellow Pearly card limited or what? Pearly. It's not limited. Oh. No, Pearly's probably still quite playable after this. Dragon Link, I have no idea how that deck's gonna go now. Dragon Link itself is mostly just a bunch of just random ass cards stuffed together, so it'll probably be okay after this, but that is a pretty big hit to it. Because it means you can't combo with your boy over here, so I've just taken this little package out of the deck. The deck will still be fine though, especially with the Bestials haven't been touched, so I am sure this deck will still do alright. Oh my god, the amount of Duelist Cup toppings this deck got. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's ban list reaction. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And let me know down below your thoughts on the ban list. Was it a good one? Was it a bad one? Let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Laters.